And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Guys, in today's video as always, we are going to be going over all the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. That includes our title, yes, some transfer news guys, a lot of transfer news to get into as the Athletic have indeed provided an update. So we'll get into that momentarily. But of course, Liverpool players are involved in competitions throughout the world. Now, we have been keeping you up to date with the Euros. However, no Liverpool players were involved last night, barring Mr. Ricardo, or potentially Ricardo Calafiori. Big fan of the player, a player that we're currently linked with, kind of. A player that I really do hope that Liverpool do and go and sign. And if you haven't seen Panenka's deep dive on the player just yet, do go check out our sister channel if you want to get some of that Calafiori content and what he can do for Liverpool. But yeah, no Liverpool players playing in those 4 games yesterday. However, of course, the Copa America is currently ongoing, and Alisson saw one of the quietest nights of his Brazil career as they kicked off the Copa America with a 0-0 draw with Costa Rica, while Luis Diaz dazzled for Colombia. Copa America is underway in the United States after Monday night. All 4 Liverpool representatives are now featured for their countries. After an assist for Alexis McAllister and a goal for Darwin Núñez, it was a less influential display from Alisson as Brazil were held by Costa Rica. Brazil did dominate 74% of possession and 19 shots on goal to their opponents too, but a lack of quality in front of goal let Dorvio Jr.'s side down. A weak opponent who mustered only 0.03 xG per the 90 minutes meant for a quiet night for Alisson, who was not required to make a single save. Liverpool's number 1 completed all 20 of his attempted passes, including 2 accurate long balls, touching the ball fewer times than substitute Savio, who played for the whole 20 minutes. Basically, the rating was for Alisson was a 6 out of 10. He was a mere spectator on the field without needing to make any defence. So again, people were stating that he didn't really have much to do. However, elsewhere in the Copa America, Colombia began Group D with a victory, beating Paraguay 2-1 as James Rodriguez assisted goals for Daniel Munoz and Jeffrey Lerma. After a goal and assist in the final warm-up friendly against Bolivia, Diaz did not have a direct impact on the score sheet, but emerged as one of the top performers. Basically, their reports, or in Colombian reports, basically stated impossible to control, adding that he was one of those who received the most kicks from Paraguayans who tried not to contain him with the blows but could not. A sublime piece of skill on the left flank has already gone viral, with the publication noting that Paraguay's defenders did not know how to stop the number 7. After those games on Friday night, Colombia now will face Brazil in the deciding clash of Group D, taking place next Tuesday. So yes, Alisson and Diaz likely to go up against each other as Group D is the next thing. So yeah, interesting there for the Copa America, and good luck there still to some of the Liverpool players. I'm not really watching the Copa America, I'm not going to lie. However, yeah, good luck to them. Who am I going to choose? Argentina. I'm a Messi man. And a McAllister man, so I choose Argentina. Why not? Now, moving into some transfer news, guys, and reports are coming out with regards to a certain few different pieces of subjects. And the Athletic have provided an update. And to be fair, the Athletic, apart from Paul Joyce, are probably the most reputable when it comes to Liverpool transfer news. And to be fair, I'm not going to get caught up in the whole Fabrizio Romano stuff at this moment in time, because he keeps linking us to absolutely everybody. But what I would say is that, yes, the Athletic have provided an update and have stated, despite a lot of big Liverpool channels on YouTube and some, publicists in the Liverpool space, stating that Liverpool are interested in adding a wide attacker. Apparently, we're now linked to Atletico Bilbao's Nico Williams. However, the Athletic have provided an update and stated that he is not under consideration, guys. So Nico Williams will not be joining Liverpool. He's not under consideration. However, despite that, Liverpool are interested in adding a wide attacker to increase their options in that department. So whilst they are maybe looking at that position, Nico Williams is not a player of interest at this moment in time. So there you go. Now, moving on to the more boring stuff, guys, but it needs to happen. The 4 potential exits. Liverpool have sizable price tags for 4 in-demand players this summer, with the club hoping their sales will raise a combined £83 million. It has been a quiet start to the transfer window for the Reds, with Calvin Ramsey loan move to Wigan the only confirmed business in or out. With the majority of the first team squad at the Euros or Copa America or taking in the final week of their post-season holiday, things may only start to pick up later in the summer. Much of that will of course turn on outgoings, with the senior side not requiring major surgery upon Arne Slot's arrival. Liverpool, though, are already attracting interest in a number of their players, with at least 4 likely to depart on permanent transfers. The Mail's Lewis Steele has updated on the future of a host of fringe players, including second-choice goalkeeper Kelleher. He stated Kelleher has already signalled his desire to leave if the number 1 shirt is not available at Anfield, which, unless Alisson pushes for an exit, will be the case. Nottingham Forest are named a number of clubs interested in a player who Liverpool value at around £35 million. The club rejected £15 million offer from Forest in January, but would not stand in his way if the right deal was presented to them. Meanwhile, Liverpool have set £20 million price tags for both Tyler Morton and Sepp van der Berg, with the pair subject of major interest from around Europe. Morton is wanted by RB Leipzig, Sevilla, Feyenoord, Eintracht Frankfurt, Atalanta, Bournemouth, Southampton and Ipswich, with Leipzig said to be leading the way. However, Morton would love to say, with the Athletics' James Pearce reporting that both he and van der Berg are expected to be at the XA training centre to be assessed by Slot on the first day of pre-season. Steele, though, maintains that van der Berg is set to depart, which is realistic given he has already confirmed his intention to move amid interest from Mainz, Wolfsburg, Bologna, Southampton and Brentford. Another player on his way out is Nat Phillips, who is in the final year of his contract and reportedly attracting several clubs, including newly promoted Ipswich Town and Mainz. Cardiff, who had Phillips on loan for the second half of last season, are all joined by other second-tier sides in also wanting to sign the centre-back, who Liverpool value around £8 million. Whether any of the players mentioned will leave the club for the price tag set remains to be seen, though sporting director Richard Hughes will drive hard to bargain. If Liverpool raise anywhere near £83 million they hope for Kelleher, Morton, van der Berg and Phillips, it would be a major boost to fund the transfer fund. So, again, with all this FFP and stuff like that, we have got a lot of fat around the waist, if you like, and as stated, we could raise £83 million from the sales of Morton, Kelleher, van der Berg and Phillips, which would go a long way into helping us out with our transfer budget. But that's all I've really got for you guys, Liverpool fans. As stated, do let me know your thoughts on the whole Nico Williams stuff. As stated, guys, with regards to incomes, I'm going to lead you down the garden path. Most of the income is going to happen after the Euros or towards the end of the Euros. People saying that we're in talks with, Calafiori and talks with Nico Williams. How the hell would we be in talks with Nico Williams? He's playing for fucking in the Euros, for God's sakes. So that's not going to happen. Don't listen to that BS just yet. We'll keep you up to date with all of the stuff with regards to reputable sources. Athletic, Paul Joyce, Fab Romano, and some other maybe potential sources as well. So guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace.